Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today is 2022 October 19. In our Forex trading plan session, we are going to pick up some currencies to focus during the London session, right? So yep, and I'm going to plan out, okay, and over here, right, then over here we are going to start off with this Aussie CAD, all right? Can I have the MT4 please? All right, thank you so much guys. All right, so over here in this Aussie CAD, okay, let's pick up what are we going to have right now. Right, we have a minute away from the H4 opening, so tentatively, okay, so by looking at this Aussie CAD, let's look at the trend first. Okay, let's look at the trend first. So in this trend, I'm looking into the bear, right? Tentatively, I'm still looking at the bear. The moment when we are looking at this, right? So the bear has some retracement, and now we are coming near to the resistance. All right, so that is good. Right, so H4 has opened, and just nice as of the timing here. Last 4 hours, we have tested the resistance, and we got some rejections here. Well, in this case over here, will there be a chance that there will be a selling opportunity? Well, tentatively, right? Tentatively, I would say that we have a little bit of pullback. We are going to have a little bit of pullback here. It's not exactly a swing trend yet. It also means to say there may be a chance that it started to build the selling trend. Okay, so later on we can pay attention to, and not forgetting today we have a CPI in an hour for the pound. Okay, and also we also have a CPI for the ND. All right, so Canadian dollar. So today, by looking at this, okay, probably those currencies that's with the CPI release may get a little bit slow. So just bear that in mind, right? Okay. So let's move on over here, and Aussie franc. So we are in the bear as well. It's coming for retracement. So currently, at the moment, all right, I will say that this will be a point that I will see that the retracement may comes in, all right, and to test on the resistance over here, as we have seen that it has been right. It tried to actually test the resistance once. Okay, so currently I will say that tentatively better not to. Okay, right. So tentatively over here, Aussie franc, I'm going to stay away for a while. Right. So okay, and Aussie yen. So Aussie yen is in the bear, but the past few days have a retracement. All right. So will the retracement ended today? Yes, highly likely, because we are getting nearer to the resistance, and as we can see, the resistance is holding it well. So tentatively, there may be some selling over here, right, for this Aussie yen. However, Aussie yen is now in the transition, coming to the end, and it needs to go into a turning point for Aussie yen to get into a selling mode. So we can observe for Aussie yen, all right. So I'm going to put Aussie yen into my selling list, all right. So later on, we can come back and take a look. All right, so next to go, Aussie Kiwi. Well, Aussie Kiwi, very nice from since last week. We have started see the transition into the bear, from the bull into the bear, and now we are into the bear officially, and it's still going on selling for the past few days, right? So today is Wednesday. For the last 2 days, we have been selling, and it is good to see that. So since that, we can see, okay, for this point here, all right, I'm going to take this away. The resistance has been tested once. It's actually swing down for the past 2 days, and now we come into one resistance here. And as we can see, all right, the resistance now is actually now coming down. So we are obviously we have a lower low. So in this case, a lower low, that is also a sign of selling. So take note of Aussie Kiwi. Probably we still have chance for selling. All right. So let's take a look at the support level, which is right now. Okay, we are on the support over here. So let's see if this is going to break, and then after that, creating another testing over here. Then we will go for a selling. All right. So Aussie Kiwi looks pretty good as well. So I'm going to put Aussie Kiwi into my watch list. Right, Aussie Dollar. What about Aussie Dollar? Aussie Dollar, well, we are in the bear. So bear has been retracing for the past 3 days, and now we are looking into Aussie dollar hitting on the resistance. Okay, hitting on the resistance now. Okay, so with this resistance over here, okay, we are looking into selling. So will there be a chance for selling for Aussie dollar today? Yes, I would say that today we will have a chance of selling. So tentatively, by looking at this Aussie dollar, it has started to sell. So now I think perhaps the next 5 minutes, perhaps we have another selling opportunity for the Aussie dollar. Okay, so I'm going to put Aussie dollar into watch these. Okay. Hi Susan, nice to see you here. Right, thank you so much for coming in. Okay. All right, so next to go. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this Euro Aussie. Well, Euro Aussie. Well, Euro Aussie over here, as we can see, Euro Aussie. And for Euro Aussie, yes, we are in the bull. All right, still running very bullish. However, we have met up with the resistance and now turning downwards a little bit, but this is a pullback. So I'm going to skip this. Right, Euro CAD. Euro CAD. Well, Euro CAD also in the bull, so today is a time where it will start to pull back to look out for support. Perhaps after looking out for the support, it will continue the bull run to create a higher high. So for Euro CAD, okay, so today today as I can see, tentatively it will be a pullback. So you have a retracement trading, a pullback trading over here, which I see that may have a chance for selling. Right, have a chance of selling over from here to here. We have about 30 pips, right? So probably for people who want to trade on the pullbacks, yes, you can take note of this level here. Okay, right. Other than that, for sellers, better stay away. Okay. Okay, for Euro Yen. So, well, Euro Yen. It seems like the yen is now seems like going to have a fight back. All right. So let's assess the trend first. Now we are in the bull, as we can see very clearly. So in this case, the bull is actually having a pullback today. So the pullback is coming in. So will it actually start to sell off today to actually create something up there? All right. So let's take a look over here. Well, the support is very clear that the first round of support is here. All right. So just take note. Okay. Let's see. Yep, that's right. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Well, and I guess for now, okay, I will say that this is still a pullback trading. So for those who are good at pullback, yes, you may go ahead with Euro Yen. Okay. Okay, so Euro Kiwi. What about Euro Kiwi? Euro Kiwi, yes, in the bull for so many days, for the last 2 months, and now finally comes in for a turning point. Well, there's a turning point here, but are we actually in the selling mode? Okay, yes, we are right on the support. After this support, once it breaks and retest this level, then I will go for a selling. So Euro Kiwi is something good that we can pay attention to, right? So yep, then Euro Kiwi. Okay, I'm going to put this into my selling list. Okay, now Euro Dollar. How about Euro Dollar? We are in the bear, right? We are in the bear. So for the past few days, we have some retracement, pull back up, right? So over here, when it actually pull back here and it hits into this level, whereby this level is forms resistance, as we can see here. All right, there's one resistance level here, right? So with this resistance, okay, with this resistance level here, seems like it's actually holding the price, okay, for the downward trend. So now, tentatively, okay, what I'm going to look at is that I'm waiting for Euro Dollar to test on the resistance once again. And if it's not breaking through, then I will have a good chance for selling. All right. So Euro Dollar, sorry, not Euro Yen, Euro Dollar. Okay, Euro Dollar over here. After it retraced upwards, okay, with about 30 pips of space, and then when it starts to sell down, I will start to shoot. Okay. So for Euro Dollar, yes, today we can take note. Okay, let's take a look at Euro Dollar. Okay, so that's Euro Dollar. Okay, Pound Aussie. Let's take a look at Pound Aussie. Well, for Pound Aussie, tentatively, I would say that it's actually now on the higher support, higher lows here, which I see we can have a high possibility of still going for a buy. So buyers can take note, sellers stay away. Okay, so Pound CAD. Well, Powcat over here, as we can see, Powcat, we are in the bear, running up again on the bull side, setting up the bull, right, and continue the run. So we are still in the bull. So Powcat, currently you can take a look at for buying. However, once again today, this Powcat may have a chance that actually going to test on the resistance, then started to swing down. Because I still see there's a support down there that we can take note. Okay, this level is still a level that they wanted to take out. All right, so probably it's in the second half of the day when the CPI release. Okay, so that's when it will start to swing down. Well, or not. If not, it will start to hover around. Okay, today. Then after that, until in the afternoon, then it started to swing down. Then we will capture it. Okay. All right. So that's for Powcat. Well, Powfranc, same thing. Powfranc is a bear. After that, now setting up for a bull. So take note of this as well because this is going to retest the resistance up there. So it's I would say that mainly it's much more for buyers, right? So buyers have to take note. Okay, then other than that, sellers stay away, right? So Pow Yen. Well, Pow Yen. Let's take a look at Pow Yen. Pow Yen tentatively still looking for a buy here. Okay, we are in the state of a very bullish run. Okay, the bullish run has seems like it's over. So we are challenging the resistance up there. So in this case, we are challenging the resistance up there. Will there be a chance for selling here? Well, I would say yes. There may be a good chance that you can see the selling is actually coming in. So at this point here, we may be looking at the level here, which this level, all right, this level over here is the level where I see Pow Yen may be coming down into this area. Okay, so we have a lot of space to go. So look out for Pow Yen for selling, but let's allow it to test the resistance first, which I see the resistance about 54 pips away. It may take some time. All right, so it will still be good to observe this Pow Yen. Okay. All right, so yeah, Pow Yen. Okay, so let's take a look at Pow Yen. I'm gonna put this Pow Yen into my watch list. All right, so let's see what it give us. Pow Kiwi. Let's see. Right, Pow Kiwi. We are tested onto the bear zone. So now it's actually retracing downwards. However, this is the area for a higher support. So tentatively, if this is the area of a higher support, I would suggest that we'll skip this. Okay, so don't take this into consideration. Well, how about Pow Dollar? Well, Pow Dollar, same thing. We are in the bear. The bull pushes up and set up a higher support over here. And now we are moving to the north. Well, okay, so this one. Are we moving towards the north? Are we still going to the north or are we going for a selling? Okay, so later on we'll take a look. As we can see, the resistance down here has created over here for the past 2 days. New resistance level here, and seems like it's actually moving towards the actually it's building the selling. Okay, so it's building the selling. So it looks like it's still good for selling over here. So for now, okay, let's wait. Okay, why do I say that I have to wait? It's because the area of support is over here now. Okay, so I'm waiting for this, right? I'm still waiting for this Pow Dollar to break the support here, and we will have a good space down there. All right, so the space here, one. So we have about 100 pips of space to go, right? Then the next level that we may be watching out is this level. It may come into this area, right? It may come into this area. So we can take a look later on. Okay, so I'm going to put this Pow Dollar into my watch list. For the past few days, I did not put Pow Dollar into the list. It's because I see the retracement is ongoing. So I'm not very keen in trading and against the trend. Well, also tentatively by looking at it is that it's starting to form. Okay, starting to form, but it's not formed yet. Okay, so tentatively, right? Just observe it. Okay, hopefully it can come down to what we are expecting to see. Okay, so for Dollar Cat over here, Dollar Cat, yes, past 2 days swing down, and yesterday was quite volatile for them. And now looking at this, all right, this seems as to continue to buy. So let it test the resistance first, because the resistance stays the same, no change. Sorry, there's a slight change here. Okay, so Yeah, so allow it to test the resistance first before we take action. All right, so for dollar franc, yes, same thing. As we can see, the whole trend went down, up, down, up, down, and up, and up, and up, and up. So what does it mean? Buying trade. Okay, so there's a buying signal here. So the buying signal is over here. So by looking at this buying signal here, well, buyers can take note, but sellers stayed away. Okay, so how about dollar yen? Well, dollar yen, we are moving towards this 150. Seems like now today 149.2 now. Okay, so by looking at this buying, I would say that tentatively buying or selling for myself, I'm going to stay away. Okay, guys, I'm going to stay away for this. All right. Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin, once again, we have achieved our 19.2. So, sorry, we have now achieving 19.2. So, is it a downward trend now? Is it going to start selling today? Will there be a chance? Yeah, there will be a chance for selling. Okay, so, but I'm not expecting to see 1838. Okay, for now. So, 18,380. Okay, so I'm not going to see that it will drop to this level. All right, so still maybe, okay, we'll be looking out for this Bitcoin really coming into the level here. All right, so we still have about, it will come to about 21,356. Okay, 21,356. All right, as for gold, yes, as for gold, yep, as for gold trading, yes, yesterday it has cleared one target here. Very nice. Right, so yesterday cleared one target here, and today actually comes back into this area. My next target was 16. My next target is 1643. So as for gold, I will be looking out for selling. Okay, gold, I will be looking out for selling now. But of course, I'm still waiting for it to retrace upwards first. Okay, then later on, if there's a selling opportunity, then we go. All right. Okay, so that's for gold. Okay, so yes, let's see what do I have today. Today is quite simple. Okay, very clear, very good. Okay, so over at this point here, let me flash it out for everyone so that you know what are we going to focus. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Aussie yen, Aussie Kiwi, Aussie dollar, Euro Kiwi, Euro dollar, pound yen, pound dollar. So all these are currency pairs that I'm going to focus. So take a look later in the London section. Do I have a chance to sell them? Okay. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Do remember to smash the like button to show the appreciation for the effort behind the video. Right, so at the same time, I shall see you in the London section. So do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right, the link you can find, can be found at any corner of the posting here. Right, so yeah, do remember to subscribe to my YouTube. Later on, we are in the London session. We are going to discuss the trade. You can voice your view. Right, there's no harm. Okay, there's no challenging. There's no competing. So feel free to voice your view, and from there, if the trade is good, okay, after the discussion, then we will enter a trade together and grab the profit together. All right. Well, so that's all for me as of now. I will see you later in the London session. All right. Thank you guys. And this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you again.